This is my doormat at home. It's been under the rain for days. At first look, there is nothing extraordinary, but look again closely. This plant managed to bud using the nutrients from the mud and dust that accumulated on this doormat. And it is not the only plant on this mat. They are thriving. I took 3 samples from the saturated part of the mat. I want to see if a doormat can sustain life like a pond water. I wasn't keeping my hopes high. I assumed I would see some algae, a tiny ciliate, and a colpoda, because they like eating bacteria. I saw them back to back immediately. But I wasn't expecting to see a tardigrade, where I clean my dirty boots. What surprised me the most was not the tardigrade. Something strong is pushing this debris. It turns out it is a diatom. Diatoms create almost 50% of the oxygen in our atmosphere. And evidently, one resides in my doormat. Talking about oxygen makers, I also find a blue-green algae. While diatoms produce oxygen during the daytime, blue-green algae produce oxygen at night. Of course, these are not the only things I found on this doormat. Enter the rotifer. Rotifers are microscopic aquatic animals. They got their name from the corona, a rotating wheel-like structure covered with cilia at their heads. Most amazingly, their digestion system works like humans. And depends on what they eat, they could appear in different colors. These are brownish orange. This one is also a rotifer, but as you see, it is transparent due to a different diet. Lastly, I want to show you microplastics. Remember that we are looking samples from a man-made object, so seeing microplastics is inevitable. A doormat designed to keep the dirt out of our homes. But none of the creatures we looked at today were parasites. In fact, because of these creatures, we can function normally in our daily lives. Isn't that surprising?